Traffic brought to you by Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money. If you see something else out there, please give us a call, 770-895-7.
It is 9:06 now and still 61 degrees. Jorianne, our coffee psychic, is here with us this morning, probably for about another 20 minutes or so. 770-895-7. You can, if you have traffic, give that to Amanda. Otherwise, you can talk to Jorianne, our coffee psychic. Have one question ready, something specific that you would like to ask her, and she'll take it from there.
Absolutely.
Lisa's with us. Hi, Lisa.
Good morning. How are you?
We're great. Lisa, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Good. What is your question?
Hey, good morning, Dorian.
Good morning.
Couple things. Well, one question, but let me give you a little background. A couple years ago, my life became completely revamped. I mean, everything went by the wayside that I considered secure and stable, and that was husband, that was home, that was job, that was everything. And I've since then gotten my life back together. I became grounded, and things have been very good. And I started a new relationship with a beautiful man out of state. And then I was just hit a couple of weeks ago by my ex. He's walking back into my life and asking to come back into my life, and this just came out of the blue. And I didn't know what to do with this from a spiritual standpoint. I'm just like, wow, where did this come from? And so it's throwing a lot of confusion and anxiety back into the picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
you want to know exactly which way to go,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah. What am I want to know what to do with this, because I did not expect. I thought I was on track and I was making a plan and I'm moving forward, and then all of a sudden this just hit me.
Yeah. Did you and your husband clean up the baggage from the past, honey?
I thought we had. I thought we had both moved on, moved forward, and when months ago I said I had let go, and I'm fine, and I was.
Mhm.
But he says now that he hasn't.
No, he has not. But here's the difference. He may not have, but with you having moved on, it doesn't mean that you have to go back.
Okay.
You don't have to go back.
Right.
It's okay to still love people from our past, but we don't have to, go back into that situation with them.
Mhm.
Does that make sense for you?
That does make sense, and I can see, that we need to both move on, but
Yes.
I don't know what to do. And I assume both moving on means moving on in different directions. Here's the deal, is I don't like hurting people, and, whatever I say or whatever I do, to either person, somebody's going to get hurt, which is going to hurt me. And
Right.
I feel like I was suddenly drawn into something that I didn't expect to be drawn into.
Right. Well, clearly, though, if you went back with your husband, would everything be a brand new relationship? Oh my God, all the past is gone, no more hurt feelings, everything is brand new, everything's wonderful. Everything has changed. Like he's changed his ways.
Well, he claims he has. He claims he's a new person, which is what's really throwing me off, because he vowed that he would never ever be somebody different. But that's why he came back. He says, "You know what? I was wrong. I made a mistake."
Yeah. Well, but okay. So here's gonna be a real question, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
First off, you don't want to live your life by worrying about what other people are thinking or feeling. Number one,
mm-hmm.
because then you're putting everyone else in front of you and not taking care of you. So please keep that in mind.
Sure.
You're supposed to be taking care of you now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And what's important to Lisa. And people will feel hurt. I mean, that's a huge
life.
opening for people to manipulate you if they know that they can get underneath your skin that way and then have it their way, okay? Number one, please keep that in mind. Number two, the other guy really loves you, and he brings, I hate to say it, a little bit more to the table, the new guy.
Yeah.
And with your husband now, if you wanted to give him a second chance because you are still in love with him, nothing wrong with that, why don't you give him a deadline, like 6 months or something like that, where he really has to prove it to you? that he's completely changed.
Hmm. No, I love him, because I care for him, but I'm in love with this other person.
Yeah.
Move
I
on.
I just, he's just a very, very, very special man, and I'm taking my time with this one, and he's taking it. I mean, we have like our 5-year plan, we're taking it very slowly.
I have a question for you, Lisa.
Yeah.
When you look ahead, let's say you look ahead to 10 years, and the man the wonderful man that you're in love with is not in your life at that point, and he's with another woman. How does that make you feel?
That is painful. I mean, that is painful because I'd like to see myself by his side. But you know what? If that's where he needs to be happy, I would bless him with that, and wish him the best. But I do adore this other man. I mean, I really do.
Lisa, let me tell you straight up.
Yeah.
I heard don't go back to your husband, go with the new man.
Mhm.
But again, if you need, and this is what I tell people too, sometimes we are challenged with life's lessons and certain experiences. I'd go to therapy to help work this one out, because you don't want to walk away with all this guilt, make the right choice, things like this. You want to be firm with, I made the right choice. My husband will be okay.
Yes.
He will move on. He will be okay. I'm okay. He'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
tough. That's a tough situation.
I would agree with you. I should talk to. Again, this just all happened in the last 2 weeks, and I thought it was so good. I'm so serious, and then this came out of the blue.
Well, the coffee is saying go with the new guy.
Yeah.
You
The
know?
coffee, the very first picture was there were 2 figures in here, and two figures on each side of the cup, and the one that's new is the one you're supposed to be going with.
And you sound like the nicest person ever.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I wonder if your husband had never come back to you and said, "Hey, I'm changed and this and that," would you have sought him out again, or were you really done with him?
And no, I was really done with them.
And
Okay, then I think you're done.
Did he maybe
you're
come
done.
back because he sees that you're happy now?
Yes.
I think that's what happened. He has discovered that I'm with somebody else.
Yeah.
and-
Move on. Move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, I think I clearly think that's what happened, and he
Okay.
started having anxiety over it.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, Lisa, again, please let us know what happens, okay?
Oh, you two, all of you have a beautiful day. Thank you so
You
much.
Thank
too.
you.
She's the nicest person on
No
earth.
kidding. Now, Jorianne,
Bye, Lise.
as I was listening to you talk to Lisa there, I was wondering, like, how much of your one-on-one, like, off the radio, if somebody calls you for a reading, how much of that is spent, like, telling them what you see, and then you were doing some counseling there. I mean, you were really kind of getting her to understand what it all meant. Is that what we can expect when we call you?
Yeah. There's sometimes the readings are, psychic information. It just keeps flowing and flowing and flowing through me. It's like Curtis, it's like an airplane landing pad inside my head.
Okay.
Where I get all these visions, the coffee, the cards. I do so much for each reading. And then at the end, the people can ask a question or two.
Okay.
And that's really where they're saying, well, what does this look like? What's going on here? And, and then I tell them, this is what's going on, or this is how it looks. And, yes, so both, positively.
Okay,
Okay.
Jorianne's website is coffeepsychic.com, and her phone number, if you'd like to book a reading that is not, for all of Grand Rapids to hear, you can do that. It's area code 219-940-9292, and all the information is at coffeepsychic.com or mychannel957.com. Melissa, thanks for sitting on hold for so long. The thing with Jorianne, when you call to talk to her, you're going to probably sit on hold for a few minutes.
Right,
so
and
that's
since,
just a warning.
Since we just gave that phone number out, you're going to hear it in the background, occasionally ringing. We apologize for that.
Hello, Melissa. What's your question?
I'm just wondering if there are going to be any positive changes at home.
All right.
Positive changes at home for Melissa.
All right, let's take a quick peek here, honey.
You know what? It's funny because it seems like when we have Jorianne on the show, they kind of always have themes. Like either everybody's asking about the relationship
Yes.
or everybody's asking about their job. And this reminds me that you never know what this whole, since Jorian's been on 45 minutes, reminds me that you never know what's going on in somebody else's life.
No kidding.
You know, they say you should smile, be happy, nice, because
Yes.
you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. That's how I feel today.
Looking at you, Amanda.
Do you feel like that, Jorian?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, positively.
Okay, what do you see for Melissa?
Okay. Melissa, it looks very difficult, honey. The coffee's going backwards. It feels like there's other people's lives that are in distress or up in array somehow. And are also people, is everyone counting on you?
What's that?
Is everybody counting on you, honey?
Is everybody counting on you?
Sometimes I feel like it.
Yeah, depending on you, because it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders right now, Melissa.
Right.
Are you supposed to be going back to school, honey?
What's that?
Are you supposed to be going back to school? I see school for you.
Not that I'm aware of. I thought I was done with school.
No, not at all. Not at all. And it's the schooling that I see around you is going to make you so happy.
Awesome.
Happy, happy, happy. And also, are you planning on leaving your home, honey?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I see you. I see you somehow leaving or separating yourself completely from your situation at home.
Mm-hmm.
Separating yourself, and it's going to be really, really good for you.
Huh.
I know, right?
Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything else for Melissa, Jorian?
Yeah, there's an awful lot of dead people around Melissa. A lot of dead people. Are you seeing people, honey? Do you see things out of the corner of your eye? Go to look, nothing's there?
All the time.
Yeah. You're really psychic, honey. And part of this is also you're very psychic sensitive, which means you're an empath, so you're feeling other people's emotions and feelings and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. So so I know you guys are out in Michigan, but I put on a psychic development class every last Sunday of the month. And I'm just stating this. This is what I do. And this helps people learn how to focus and figure out their abilities in the psychic world and how they want to move forward using them. Melissa, there's got to be some really nice psychic development classes out by you because I think you are going to really rock in the psychic world, honey.
Ooh, that's
Well,
cool.
maybe that's the schooling.
Yeah, that could be.
Schooling.
Well, and you're just this side of Chicago, right? So I mean, it's not. We could make the drive down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm an hour outside of the loop, so I'm really in Maryville, Indiana, right there.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty close to here. It's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
Not bad. If
yeah.
you want to go become a psychic,
You should totally become a psychic,
just
Melissa.
make the drive.
Good luck with your home situation, Melissa.
Thank you.
All right, and thanks for
It'll
calling
get better, honey.
All right, 770-895-7. You want to talk to Jorian the Coffee Psychic? She'll stick around for a few more minutes. 9:20 now on channel. 20 now on. 9:23 with Pharrell Williams on Channel 95.7. Connie and Curtis, still 61 degrees. Clouds, 79 is the high today. We will have Jorian around for a few more minutes. Her website is coffeepsychic.com.
Right.
Phone number is area code 219, and this is on the website, 219-940-9292. You can get all the information at coffeepsychic.com. We were just talking off the air about how you will do house parties, Jorian, right?
Yes.
So what she'll do is you get a bunch of your friends and family together, and Jorian will come to Michigan and spend a night with you guys.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
seance.
awesome.
I can actually do a seance for you guys, too. It's like the coolest thing. We actually videotape. I set up a video camera.
Yeah.
And when we do a seance, we capture spirit orbs. Oh, my God. Shooting across. Not just these little things drifting like people think they're
Okay.
dust bunnies. Forget
that's
about
cool.
it.
So do you need to spend a couple hours in my house beforehand then so you can rig the table to lift up? And how do you get all that to work?
That's called table tipping, baby.
She's got to bring her production
do
crew
that
in.
do that with your foot.
Okay, Ashley is on the phone. Ashley, what's your question for Jorian? Good morning.
Well, I'm going to be totally cliche, and I'm going to ask the love question because
right.
the love life has been pretty much non-existent. So,
Boo. I love this
right.
question, though, because this question brings hope.
Right.
I believe.
Well,
Now, I could be wrong.
sometimes it doesn't.
If your coffee's going backwards, then I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I see a guy with super duper muscles here. Do you like bodybuilders, honey?
No, not really.
Ooh, funny.
Well, apparently someone's gonna like you.
Wow.
I see somebody with what do they call them? Huge guns?
Yeah.
Like
Gun
the
show.
huge
Yeah.
muscles in the upper arms or something.
Okay.
Nice body. And when I say huge guns, also knock on wood, I kind of want to say, when it comes out of my mouth a certain way, I listen because that comes from the spirit world. And so it might be somebody that is a hunter. It could be an officer, anyone that would use a gun for casual or business.
So it might not actually be his arms.
No, I think he's going to have some really. I love a man's arms, you guys. Not only I love
too.
the whole body, right? But
Yeah.
I love it when a guy's got some beautiful arms that you can just squeeze and go like, ooh, yeah,
I concur.
All right.
yeah. I just love it.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about Dan's arms.
Seriously.
Okay, so Ashley's love life is. Does she have bubbles?
Yes. She had a ton of
Yay!
bubbles in here, and then they turned into the big guns. They turned into the big muscles. I was
Okay.
like, so weak.
So you are going to find somebody. Now, the bad news is, Jorianne was telling us that it could be 25 years in the future.
Oh, well, that's really fun.
Oh. How old are you, Ashley?
I'm 30.
55. You'll be double nickels when this happens.
55, and the huge muscular man comes into your life.
Wait, is she going to be 55, Jorianne?
It'll be sooner.
Okay.
Hey, I want to know who are the paramedics around you, honey?
I don't know anyone.
Okay, so watch for something with paramedics also.
Maybe he's a hunting paramedic with giant arms.
Yes.
I work up in the country, so that's possible.
Ooh.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like it.
Paramedics or firemen. Watch for that. Keeping you
Okay.
eyes open.
Oh my gosh, either one of those is acceptable
Isn't
to
that
me.
yeah, that's a fantasy, right?
Totally.
Maybe he just has the outfit. He sounds hot, whatever
He
it
does.
is. I hope it happens sooner than double nickels.
I'm
That
a
would
little
suck.
jealous of him. I'm not going to lie.
You should be.
I haven't even met him. He got big arms. He's a fireman. Yeah, I'm feeling a little insecure.
I feel like Ashley may not be as happy about this as we are, but Jorianne, do you have anything else for Ashley?
I'm hearing something about friendly farmers, something like that. Do you have some really good neighbors, honey?
Not really a closely knit neighborhood.
Okay. It feels
I
like.
have good female neighbors.
Say it again.
I said I have good female neighbors, but I don't really know any of the guys.
Oh no, that's okay. You
Okay.
might knock on wood or plastic or whatever. You may end up meeting somebody through a neighbor or through a neighborhood thing.
Okay.
Oh, you need to have a potluck.
Yes, tonight.
On it, we're going to barbecue. I have charcoal, though.
Ooh.
Oh, see?
yeah. Good girl, Ashley.
Jorianne, I ran out
That's
of
a
charcoal
slam on
last night.
Curtis.
I had to make a wood fire in my grill, and it was about 90 minutes later than I wanted it to be.
Ashley's prepared.
Wow.
I was not. I was ill prepared.
All right. Anything else, Jorianne?
Nope, I think that's it.
Ashley, good luck. Let us know when you meet the paramedic firefighting hot dude with the arms who's a great neighbor.
Yes.
All right.
Bye, Ash. All right, let's move on to Jeannie. Hi, Jeannie.
Hi, how are you?
We're good,
Great.
thank you. What is your question?
My son graduated from law school in Tennessee 3 years ago and still doesn't have a job. Do you see a job in his future?
Oh, when's he coming home?
Well, he is married and he's living there, and his wife has a job. But he works at Walmart, but that's not a job, a lawyer job.
Right. Yeah, when's he going to be a lawyer?
Yeah.
He-
Well, like
he-
I said, when is he coming home?
I don't think there are plans to have him come home.
Oh, boy. Well, it feels like, yes, he will eventually get a job, but can he be I don't even know if that would make sense. Would he end up working for a law firm without being a lawyer?
I'm sure that would be great.
Yeah, just to get in, right?
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
get in.
Yeah. And can he do, pro bono cases for anyone? Can he get to a charity and start working for pro bono stuff?
That's a great idea.
Tell him that. Please tell him that.
Charity and pro bono. Okay.
That's what I'm hearing.
Oh,
That's
how-
what I'm hearing because that's going to get his name out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Build a resume.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got to be so frustrated. Yeah.
He is very frustrated.
That sucks.
Poor kid.
Thanks for
But
the
he'll
encouraging
eventually
news,
get
though.
there, honey, because this is his dream.
It is.
And you know what? This is what I tell some people. Get the book, The Secret. The Secret is a book. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Good. It helps
Yep.
you manifest things in your world. He needs to visualize every morning that he's in his law office working these cases, going to court, and he needs to see this and visualize it every single day. And I have got goosebumps. You know, I hate to say it. I don't know if it's been 3 years, if you said that already, but I'm getting like 3, the number 3, like 3 years, 3 months, whatever. So I believe he's going to definitely get in here, but he's got to start taking some steps.
Okay.
And again, the pro bono, the charity cases or whatever, I would get that going on.
And it's called The Secret, the book?
The book, yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
it's a great book.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
It really is. Laws of Attraction. All right, Jeannie, good luck.
Thank you, Jorianne.
All right, honey, you bet.
Bye.
All right.
All right, coffeepsychic.com is how you can get a hold of her, or you can call Jorianne at 219-940-9292, or send her an email, Jorianne1, it's the number 1, at AOL.com.
Yes.
All right, Jorianne.
Thank you, Jorianne.
A
you
very
guys.
successful day. What are you doing the rest of the day?
I'm believe it or not, I'm still unpacking from my move because I moved in like 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I had everything in my garage, but I had a storage unit, and so my plan was once the summer came, I mean, we had to build shelves, we had to take everything out of the storage unit into the garage, which meant all the other boxes had to come in from the garage into my house. So I'm still unpacking, you guys.
Oh, that
Wow.
sounds horrible.
No
I'm going to
kidding.
have a big garage sale, and that is a huge garage sale because it's also a big psychic garage sale, too, that I'll tell you guys about later.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
that's kinda cool.
Can't wait to hear all about it, Jorianne.
All right, coffeepsychic.com. We love you, darling. We will talk to you soon.
Love you, too.
Bye, Jorianne.
The new
Oh, Lady Gaga on Channel 95.7, 941 with Connie and Curtis.
I am a little excited tonight because I really found before Game 2 how much I like Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay.
Talking about the NBA Finals. Jimmy does his live show on ABC before the NBA Finals. And I don't get to see him because he's on late at night, and I have to be sleeping. And then I always think, well, I'll watch it later online or something, and I never get around to it.
Right.
But watching him last, what day was the game
Sunday.
2? So Sunday night, just hilarious. He was playing one-on-one and just laughing and having so fun. He's just like... I just like watching him.
Yeah.
You know, it's just fun. Like, you always feel like you're in on the joke with him.
I don't know that I have. I think the only time I've ever seen him is before a sporting event.
Right. And he
Or an award show,
right.
whenever he does what he
does.
does.
Does like the Oscars show too. But he really has like the best gig. Got his late night show, or if there's a game or something, he just goes on before. So that's
Yeah,
on
Jimmy
tonight.
Kimmel.
Mila Kunis is going to be on with him tonight.
Is she?
So that'll be a good one.
I wonder when he tapes that stuff.
It's live. He does it live.
Is it really live?
Yeah.
Huh.
He claims
Then
that
we
it's
get to
live.
see her baby bump.
I don't know if it is live, but they definitely claim that it's live, like it's actually happening.
I saw her yesterday, and cute little Ashton Kutcher was feeding her froyo.
Oh, Ashton. Maybe he'll show up for a little punked reunion.
That would be fun.
You know, if he punks her somehow tonight on that.
So, in the 8 o'clock hour, I don't know how we got there, but you were talking about, how did we get to the whole whale conversation? Oh, saying we can't shut our brains off. By the way, is Russ ever coming in today?
He said it would be after 9:30, which it is after 9:30, if he could come in, but he's very busy today.
You know, this whole Russ having to work thing is getting
Seriously.
annoying.
To me as well. Thank
So
you.
we were talking about being able to shut off your head
Yes,
and
and-
shut off your brain so you can fall asleep at night.
And you said that you can't meditate because you got your brain going
I
on.
can't stop it. I don't know how.
And I said maybe if you went with some whale sounds, and that would calm you. So then I provided some,
These are actual whales.
and I think I was dead on.
Now, what is yours? I mean, you're actually kind of close.
I know. I know I am. Like that's a home run. I'm nailing
Hold on.
it.
That's more like you. That sounds like slow-mo whale.
Now you said that you've been
This is
whale
not relaxing
watching.
me, though.
You've been whale watching, and you've seen and heard whales.
Yes.
Is that what you heard?
Yeah.
You can hear that.
That's when they're mating.
I always thought that was underwater. Like they put the microphones underwater, and then that's what we
But
hear.
you can hear it when you're right above them.
You can.
I mean, when one of the times I'm thinking specifically when I was whale watching is
Wait, how many times have you been whale watching?
several times, but I always go to those all-inclusive resorts.
Oh, so
and then
then
you
you
take
go-
a little day trip.
Go out into the water and watch whales.
And the one time, I'm not kidding you when I tell you they were rubbing against the boat. The boat was surrounded, and they were rubbing against the boat.
Okay. Well, you've seen
That's how close they get.
You've seen where like people are kayaking and the whales come out and
Yes.
they're freaked and then
And who videotapes when they're kayaking?
people who are fit.
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
because they have a helmet cam. And what else are you gonna do?
What does that have to do with being fit?
You're fit because
you
you're
have no
kayaking.
idea what you're talking
No,
about
you don't,
right now.
You don't kayak. Everyone who
But you have no idea. You don't have a helmet cam that faces out. Why would you do that? That doesn't help you be fit at all.
you do if you and I were kayaking, I would have my helmet cam focused
At
on
me.
you. Yes.
Okay.
They're not. Have you ever seen one of these videos? It's not like it's their
Yeah,
helmet.
I saw one the other day of a guy and a shark, and he did not have it on a helmet cam.
Okay.
He had it facing him, and it was attached to the boat,
Oh,
and
like
a shark came up behind him.
like a GoPro.
and then he was like,
There's also
there's a shark!
there's a video I saw last night. A guy in Florida like kicks at a stingray.
Okay.
Because you know stingrays.
I saw that.
And then the stingray like attacks him.
Oh,
but
and it
of
was
cou-
huge.
But of course it attacks him because you just kicked it. 2 words, Steve Irwin. Stay away from
Oh,
him.
right.
Crikey.
Crikey.
Right?
Really?
Whale sounds. I feel like I'm dead on.
You're close.
Amanda, dead on?
You're close.
Okay.
All right, whatever's next.
Connie and Curtis.